Hello and welcome. Today we shall look at 10 underrated vampire movies from the 2000s that you probably haven't seen. These movies have the potential, but they are so much underrated, and the list are 10. The Forsaken, 2001. A cross-country traveler comes across a vampire hunter. A young man driving cross-country picks up a hitchhiker who turns out to be a hunter of vampires. As a result, he gets embroiled in a mission to hunt down a deadly vampire group called the Forsaken. 9. Blood, The Last Vampire, 2009, based on an anime of the same name. Saya, a half-human, half-vampire, works for a secret government agency. She is sent to a military base for a mission where she tries to find ways to destroy Onigen, the vampire who killed her father. 8. The Revenant, 2009, an animated corpse teams up with his friend for survival. On the night of his funeral, a soldier who was killed in Iraq comes back from the dead and teams up with his best friend to hunt down drug dealers and killers. 7. Dracula 2000, a modern spin on Dracula vs. Abraham Van Helsing. When thieves break into a high-security vault, they find a crypt that has not been opened for 100 years and unknowingly unleash the ancient terror of Dracula. 6. Queen of the Damned, 2002, a sequel to the successful Interview with the Vampire. Vampire Lestat awakens from his slumber and becomes a rock star. But chaos strikes when his music awakens Akasha, the vampire queen, who may not rest until she makes Lestat her new king. 5. Daybreakers, 2009. Blood supply is low in a world run by vampires. In a mostly vampiric world, a corporation run by vampires harvests the remaining humans while researching a synthetic blood substitute. But a band of humans, led by an ex-vampire, seeks freedom. 4. 30 Days of Night, 2007. Vampires take over a town experiencing a 30-day polar night. An Alaskan town experiences darkness for a month each year. After the last rays of light fade, a group of vicious vampires attacks the town. A couple stands between the vampires and the survivors. 3. Thirst, 2009. A former priest lives a completely different life as a vampire. Sang Hyun is a priest. His life changes for the worse when he willingly participates in a medical experiment and gets affected by vampirism. 2. Shadow of the Vampire, 2000, a fictionalized version of how Nosferatu was made. F.W. Murnau, John Malkovich, is struggling to create his silent classic, Nosferatu, on location in Eastern Europe. The director is obsessed with making this the most authentic vampire movie ever. To that end, Murnau has employed a real vampire, Max Schreck, Willem Dafoe, explaining to the crew that he is the ultimate of that new breed, the method actor, trained by Stanislavski himself. Schreck will appear only in character and only at night. 1. Let the Right One In, 2008, an unlikely friendship forms between a boy and vampire. 12-year-old Oscar dreams of seeking revenge on his bullies. He is surprised to get help from Eli, a strange girl whom he secretly loves. But he is unaware that she is a vampire. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Cheers!